of the day. Avery is taking her nap, hopefully. She's in her crib. I don't know if she's sleeping yet. I think she is. I just took Dylan out, so we should be good to go as soon as I find it on here. We can get started. It's a really nice day out today. We went out for a run before. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Make sure that the volume is down so I don't have to listen to myself in stereo. And the first person here is Precious. Sees intentions towards me. Sees intentions towards me. I don't know where you guys are in the situation right now, but it doesn't look like this person's putting in a whole lot of effort. They've got some sharp energy around them. They've also got a little bit of anxiety, and they may be thinking a lot about things, but they're not really prepared for things to move forward. You may need to put the effort in if you want things to move forward. See here, will I receive proper communication from Yusuf anytime soon? No, I think the communication that comes in is sporadic at best at this point. Kira, tomorrow. Okay, you're not feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world, but you may be feeling like life is a little bit more, like the energy around you is a little bit lighter. It looks like you could get communication out of the blue from somebody you've either been waiting to hear from or that you haven't spoken to in quite some time, and a fire sign may enter: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life comes back into balance and you feel as if you have the world at your feet. 10 of Pentacles, got money coming in. Kira, general around starting my new job August 2nd. I'm worried because I want to be able to start on time because of missing documents. Okay, let's see. I think you'll be able to get it together before then. You got plenty of time. There's plenty of opportunity to get together what you need to get together so that you can start on time. The energy around that situation is good. It's like there's plenty of new opportunity, feeling very ambitious, and a lot of nice new energy around you. It looks like it's definitely a positive turn, and it's going to be so much more positive than that last place. To Kira, will I get hired for a new job soon? Yes, you will. I'm going to say soon, like maybe within 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks maybe. Fred, will I have all the dental work done before I move? I think so. Or you're at least in good shape before you move. Love always, General. Negativity is moving into the past. A wish comes true. You've got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be spending some time working on a creative project, or you could be starting a new hobby. Looks like you've got a new journey on the horizon, and Aries enters. You're no longer holding yourself back or feeling held back. Feeling like letting go of baggage, moving forward through divine timing. Sepia, General. Moving forward to greener pastures, negativity moves into the past and choices come in. Looks like you're headed towards the 10 cups being full, and you've got success around a business endeavor and a wish comes true. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well, and earth sign enters, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you got money coming in. Kira, General. Got success around that new business endeavor. It looks like negativity for you is also moving into the past, and your perseverance pays off. Virgo comes in, that could be of significance. Cause for celebration comes in as life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Starting a new journey serves you well and makes you feel as if a wish has come true. A lot of nice energy around you. Love always. When will you be moving into a new place? Or when will I be moving into a new place? Okay. When will I be moving into a new place? It could be before the end of the year or towards the end of the year. Sepia, love. Okay, you've got no longer waiting for my ship to come in, moving on to greener pastures, but there should be choices around love. You've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past. Might be feeling a little bit undecided about a fire sign that enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the Empress here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. The world is at your feet, and cause for celebration comes in around love. The Sagittarius enters, that's very passionate. You're going to have choices. There's no doubt about it. You also have an Aries and a Virgo here. Red. Money in general. Money in general. You're no longer holding yourself back. Makes some, brings in good luck. Making a decision to either start a new job, a side hustle, or something in addition to eliminates anxiety around money. Got money coming in. It actually could be a creative project or some kind of a creative way that you're making money. A new journey is on the horizon. Money comes in and disappointment moves into the past. Money's improving. Now around regular work, feeling better compensated and better respected, but there also may be something that you're doing on the side that's bringing in extra cash that's helpful. Leslie, will I get my offer letter this week for the new job? I think so, yeah. Yep. Sepia, me and Ramel, what is his, what's his deal? he seems to be, he's the water sign, right? Pisces, Scorpio, I think he's a Cancer. That's him. He seems to be, he's got happiness around him. He's feeling like he's made it to the top of the mountain, and a new opportunity or a new beginning comes in around the two of you. Listen to your intuition. It's going to be your choice whether or not things move forward. You may decide to turn around and walk away from him. It doesn't look like he's got all that much happening in his love life right now. I don't know if he's just feeling like he's not putting any energy into love, or he just needs a break from it, or he's just, you know, kind of like whatever will be, will be. It doesn't look like he's got all that much happening. Well, Kira, the cards suggest that if you do what you need to do, you can start on August 2nd, or whatever the situation is. Like the cards can't give you a yes and no answer when free will is involved. You know what I mean? So like, let's just say, for example, you need to submit, I don't know, some kind of a form, and you choose not to do it. Then you're not going to start. But you have over a week to get it together. So if this is something that's in your control, you can get it done and you can start. If you don't do it, then you're not going to start. But according to the cards, the opportunity is there for you to start on August 2nd. But like I said, like free will intervenes. It's the same thing with getting a job. Am I going to get a job? Yes, you're going to get a job. But if you choose not to show up, then you're going to get fired. You're not going to have that job. So things are not written in stone if you have control over them. There are some things that we don't have control over. Like, I don't believe that people have control over, like, diseases, if they get a disease. Like, they didn't choose to get that disease. But if you have diabetes and you choose to eat sugar, you're going to get sick. You know what I mean? Like, that's in your control. You may not choose to have diabetes. You may not go out intending to get diabetes, but if you have it and you were born with it, you can control it with diet and exercise. If you choose not to, you're going to get sick. So the cards indicate, yes, you can start on August 2nd, but if there's something that you need to do and you choose not to do it, then it's going to get delayed. Cards suggest that you will be starting August 2nd. But once again, if there's, you know, that could be up to you. I don't know what you need to get done. Tay, General. Maybe making a decision to go back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, or even could be on the job training, but it's like learning a new skill. It looks like you've got somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and a soulmate connection is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Gemini, could also be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you are with someone right now, romance is heating up, and you are headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Kira, why no contact from Dwight? Why no contact from Dwight? Cards indicate you should hear from him. Communication should come in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. It's got the Emperor in reverse. Maybe his way of controlling the situation. But cards indicate that you will hear from him. There is room for growth, change, and transformation, and there's even potential long-term commitment around the situation with him. So let's see what happens with this guy. Sepia, me and Jonathan. Things could change for the better for you quickly, and you're prepared for that. You got a new, little bit of an adventure on the horizon, and you could have a new beginning that may come in out of the blue. You got happiness, but it's a little delayed. Sun's in reverse. I would give it a little bit of time. Let's see what happens. There's potential here with him. Kira, love. Got a new romance coming in. Or a new love interest with the Knight of Cups. It looks like negativity around love is moving into the past and persistency pays off around love. A wish comes true, a Virgo enters. It also looks like you may need to lay down the laws or cut through some bullshit with people in your life or people that are coming into your life. You may be undecided when it comes to love because you got a lot of new energy coming in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Things change for the better quickly. A Pisces enters and you've got a committed relationship potential on the horizon. And you may be very prepared for that. You just may be undecided about who to move forward with. Sepia. Will I have my surgery next year? I think you will, yeah. Ronnie, spiritual for August. I've been lightheaded. Oh. Drink more water. Put a little salt in there. Well, in August may start with a feeling of feeling weighed down or a little bit negative around spiritual shit. And then as the month moves forward, it's like your persistence pays off, perseverance pays off, and a new journey around spiritual growth and development happens. It looks like intuition is heightened. You have a wish. You may take time like isolating or staying by yourself or just taking time in meditation, which is not a bad thing. You may get a lot of relief out of that. There's definite growth, change, and transformation coming in around you spiritually. It's fucking exhausting. It's exhausting. There's no doubt about it. Like, it wiped the shit out of you. Feeling lightheaded, it's happened to me before. Put a little salt, like sea salt or pink salt in your water. I don't know if you normally meditate, but you may be spending more time meditating in August. You may feel like you're getting something out of it. Love always, me and JD. You could get communication out of the clear blue sky, but you might need to have patience with the situation. You may feel like it's out of balance or like not much is moving forward. You may even feel a little bit betrayed or like you're waiting for something to happen that's just not taking off fast enough. It seems like you're always waiting for your ship to come in, but it doesn't look like things are moving forward that fast. Communication comes in. That comes in pretty fast, but I don't know that much more is going to happen right now. Oh, Leslie, you like the purple one? Thanks. Oh, I like the purple one with the... I love purple and blue. I also love green. I just love colors. You know, I'm even looking here at this orange one that I always say that I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I love color. I'm going to have to go exploring. Maybe I'll go exploring tonight and see if I can come up with any new wigs. One of my friends just texted me. He's like, I have a box of wigs. God only knows why he's got a box of wigs. It was probably from a show that they did. So I'm going to go look at them next week. But so there could be some new ones coming up. Leslie, is S going to ask M for the car back? And is she trying to stress him out so that he will move? Okay, is S going to ask M for the car back? don't think she's going to ask for it. No. Is she trying to stress him out so that he moves? I don't know that that's her intention. No, not at this point. Oh, you have high blood pressure. Damn. I have, well, my cholesterol's going August 30th. My cholesterol when I was 15 was like almost 200. So I stopped eating meat. Like, not because of that, but I just gave it up for Lent. I gave it up for Lent because of the cholesterol thing, and I just never went back. And like about 10 years ago, I had my cholesterol checked again, and it was 215. And the doctor was like, listen, you're active, you're a yoga instructor, but we don't have to worry about it now. But now I'm concerned because of all the weight that I gained. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, but I lost weight since that doctor's appointment, so maybe the cholesterol went down. I'm going, fucking doctors make me so nervous. All right, if you can't have salt, then you know what I would do? I would cut up some fruit and put the fruit in the water. Like any kind of fruit. It's actually really good. That could help. And my blood pressure, well, it was never high until Avery. And now it's not really high. It's just a little higher than it was. Fucking gets me nervous. Now I'm going to go into the doctor's office with my heart pounding and sweating. My blood pressure is going to be through the roof. You watch. Kira, will I be able to start my job without the documentation on August? I've been able to start others without it. I'm asking specifically, will this one let me start without it? Yeah, I think they will. Yeah. You got over a 75% chance that they let you start. There was one dumbass job that I started. Oh, it was the CPR thing. Like, I had already been certified in CPR. What a scam. I'd already been, but it expires every 2 years, so I had to go and get recertified. They made me do it through them. I had to pay for it, and they wouldn't let me start until after I finished it. What a stupid shit. That job from day one, from day one was nothing but a pain in the ass. So why did I stay there for so long? I don't know. But I did. Kira, next week. You got happiness coming out over your life next week. It also looks like you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is some good luck coming in. You may be, well, this may be on the job training, 8 of Pentacles. It also may be that you're feeling like good karma has come back to you. You may be excited about this job. You may be feeling very grounded and stable. And there's an Aries. This Aries may be somebody around the new job that's coming in. I know it's not next week, but it's pretty soon. Harsha, general for the month of September. General for the month of September. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life quickly. Sagittarius shows up that may be of significance. Also a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you should have plenty of choices and opportunity in September. Money looks good. You got money coming in and success. Should be a pretty productive month. Malika, General. Well, you got some old wounds and old betrayals and old heartbreaks and anxiety and bullshit all moving into the past. That's a good thing. Moving forward, you might need to have a little bit of patience, but you're feeling a little bit more stable, especially around finances. Life has come back into balance. A fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you've got communication coming in out of the clear blue sky. Listen to your intuition. That communication may be from someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in a very long time, and it would be somebody you would be genuinely happy to hear from. Ace of Pentacles can indicate a new beginning. Could be really, could be around work, but Ace of Pentacles, I feel, could be any positive new beginning. Anukriti, anything good coming in for me next? Could have, or you may be very prepared for new job opportunities. Got plenty of money coming in. There may be an opportunity that comes in around work or business out of the clear blue sky. It also looks like a Virgo enters that may be of significance. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, and seeing some good karma come back to your life. Tay, should I change my number? Okay, so the cards indicate, yeah, you should. If you change your number, there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in around you, and you step into your own strength, and you're sort of calling the shots. So I don't know what the reason is that you want to change it. If it's because you don't want someone to be able to get in touch with you anymore, to me, that's a really positive step, as long as you stick to it. You know, if you change your number so that this person can't reach you, and then you stick to that, that really puts that out into the universe, that I don't want you to come near me. Like, this is it. It's done. Don't reach out to me. But don't go back on it. Because if you go back on it, then it means nothing. And they know that they could get away with it the next time. Like, you know, like you'll let them back in again. Because you change the number once and let them back in. You change it again, you'll let them back in. It loses its meaning. But yeah, I think you should. Red. Will I have more biological kids? Well, yeah, the opportunity is there. You can have more biological kids. If you make that decision, you absolutely will. Once again, children are free will. You can choose to have them, or you can choose not to have them. But the opportunity is there for you to have more children if you want them, yes. Vicky, general for the next 48 hours. Maybe taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Got some good luck or good karma coming back to your life. And you may have a little like a new little adventure on the horizon. Communication may come in out of the clear blue sky, or communication could pick up with somebody in your world. It also looks like there could be a water sign around of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Next 48 hours should be okay. You're not holding yourself back. You may be feeling kind of positive, like negativity has moved into the past. Sanch, today I have sent some messages to San. What will be his reaction? You may be disappointed. You got the Three of Swords in reverse, which could be disappointed. Chariot in reverse is like a standstill. So it could be disappointment because he doesn't react, or it could be disappointment because he doesn't react the way you want him to. It also could be that this situation is just at a standstill, and that's what's disappointing. I don't know that you're going to get out of him whatever it is you're expecting to get out of him. Oh, damn. What happened? Pompey, 24 hours. Maybe moving on to greener pastures in the next couple of hours. You may be feeling like, you know what, I'm not looking back on the past fondly. I'm eager for my life to move forward, and I'm not dealing with whatever this is anymore because I have new choices coming in. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also a fire sign around. They just may be friends or people in your world, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that you're talking to, but it looks like all of a sudden the energy around you shifts, and you're kind of stepping into a little bit more of a take charge role in your own life, making things happen. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. No longer holding yourself back. Being guided by the divine can make you run into or hear from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you have plenty of choices, so you may be leaving the past in the past and moving forward. Happiness comes in. Soulmate connection could come in, maybe with an Aries. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer around you in the next couple of days. Mihak 503, general for August. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Looks like you have an earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that may be of significance. There's also Sagittarius around. You're no longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world, but you're feeling as if life is moving on to greener pastures. You also could be feeling a little bit more stable financially. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home could come up in August. Life comes back into balance and the world is at your feet. I'm going to sneeze. Ooh. Dylan, I think that was me banging the cards on the thing. I don't think it was anybody outside. Caribbean General. Caribbean General. Oh, Dylan is so cute. Dylan, I love you. He's looking at me like, yeah, I know. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Growth, change, and transformations coming to you as a person. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you could bring in a new job opportunity. Listen to your intuition. You've got a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with a Gemini, could also be with an Aries. Miss Ilario, love reading. Me and my ex reconciliation, okay. Well, communication could come in out of the clear blue sky with this person, and you may need to lay down the law and set up some serious boundaries with this person. The thing is that like there is opportunity for reconciliation here, sure, but it doesn't look, it looks like reconciliation happens and you go back to the same old broken relationship. It's like there's negativity and feeling like I've been treated unfairly. So you got to make a decision whether or not this is something that you really want to go back to, because you're not going back to a new relationship, you're going back to the same old broken relationship. So let's see what happens with that. You know, it's like I'm going to say 99 times out of 100, I'll have somebody waiting, reconcile with the ex, reconcile with the ex. Like you weren't happy with the ex, but yet you want to reconcile with them. And trust me, I've been there, so I get it. But then the reconciliation happens, and it's like all it does is set you back, because you go back to the same old broken relationship. Nothing has changed. You're pissed off again. You're in the same situation, and now you just relive it, and then you break up again. So think about it when you hear from him, whether or not you really want to go back to that. What the hell happened here? Nav, will I pass and get a good grade on the written externship assignment I submitted today, or will it be sent back for corrections? Okay. Will I get a good grade on the written externship assignment I submitted today? Oh, I think you're going to do well. Yeah, you got success coming in around it. C3, is Aquarius ignoring me? No, I don't think they're ignoring you, no. Ruby, what will happen with A when it comes to communication in August? I don't see much communication happening. I don't know where you are in the relationship right now, but you may be feeling hurt by this person. You may feel like you're at a standstill. Lovers is in reverse, which can indicate a breakup, and there may be an argument around. I don't see all that much communication happening in August. Miss Rosie, love for August. Love for August. You might be moving on to greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Moving on to greener pastures, the world's at your feet. You got a little bit of good luck coming in and a new beginning on the horizon with an Aries. Saho, my ex Ash hooks feelings for me. Okay, this person is coming up. Okay, they're definitely holding themselves back, which may make you feel very hurt. It's like they're moving forward. Yeah, this person has made a decision to move forward with their life. And there may be an argument between the two of you. I would do what you can to let go of this situation, because it doesn't look like, it's not that they don't care about you. I think they do care about you, but I think that they've made a decision to move forward with their life. Hierophant. Indigo's current energy towards me. I'm getting telepathic messages from her constantly. I think that she's looking for things to move forward. She's got a romantic interest. She wants things to change for the better. She's got a wish around the situation, and she's looking for things to work out. I would say she's looking for your relationship to move to the next level, or to be committed, or to settle down, or something like that. Yeah. Her energy is definitely like she's grounding. Like, this is what I want. I'm digging my heels in. Empress. How did Rachel feel after my brother asked her to come to the club for her birthday? I think that she felt lucky, or like that it was very nice. It was a nice thing to do, and I think that she felt that it was like perseverant and it made her happy. I think that that's going to be a good thing. I think she's going to go, or they'll do something for her birthday, and that's going to make her feel good. Oh, for his birthday, either or. It made her feel happy, like she was included. You know, like that's the thing. It's like when like she feels like she was included, she was thought of, she was part of something. I think she'll go. Yeah. Let me go back up to the top. Oh yeah, the electrolyte powders work good too. I've been using that magnesium powder. I like the way it tastes, but you got to be careful with that because they say that it could give you diarrhea. So just be careful with it. It's raspberry lemon. It's good. Sun, what does Gemini think about me? What does Gemini think about me? Thinks that you're passionate, focused, sincere, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're perseverant, attractive, grounded, down to earth, stable, unique, and creative. Maggie, does Virgo miss me and think of me? I would say yes. From time to time, the Virgo does think about you and miss you. Here haven't I gotten to yet? Let's see. Dang. Will my Capricorn ex-girlfriend regret and return? The one who cheated on me for a virtual relationship. People, I mean, really? She ended up with the guy, with this guy, Respond, for the cheated, but she started other online dating fast. Okay, let's see. Will she return with regret? She's going to regret, yeah. She's going to, at some point you'll hear from her and she will be regretful. At that point, I don't think that you want to, you may just turn her away and be like, you know what, this is enough. You know, this virtual world is a fucked up place. I worked with this girl. Shit, I forgot what her name was. Anyway, She came here because she met somebody online. And the guy that she met, she was this, I don't know where she came from, I don't remember, but she was very weird. Not weird like unique weird, like just a strange person. I don't know, she was just weird. Anyway, she met this guy who had a good job and she lived with him. She came here to be with him. She met him online from God knows where. Nowhere in the vicinity. It was far away. I want to say somewhere in the Midwest. And she was young. I think that she was under 30 and she had already been married and divorced twice. Now she comes here to live with this guy. He had a really good job working for the town or the county or something like that. She didn't have to worry about money. She worked part-time with us, so close that she could walk. She worked like great hours. I don't know, like 8 to 12 or something like that. She winds up leaving him. Okay, listen to this. She leaves him because she is managing a virtual band. She's the manager of a virtual band, and she's fallen in love with one of the virtual musicians. Virtual musicians, they're not real musicians. I don't know what wound up happening to her, but that poor guy was devastated when she left. I have no idea why. To me, God forgive me for saying this. To me, I felt like she always smelled like dirty hair and cigarettes. But anyway, yeah, like a virtual life. Like, can you imagine? It's not real. It's not real, but I guess it's like the fantasy of everything is more appealing than the reality that she was living. That's crazy. And just never showed back up to work again. Like, we had no idea what happened to her until he came in and told us. Can you imagine that? I mean, and she's a grown adult. You know, it wasn't like she was 16 and she took off with a boy in a band, which, you know, 16-year-old idiots do. This was like a grown woman. Craziness. Chame, will me and Thiago be together this year? Will me and Thiago be together this year? Yeah, that you can make that happen. Yeah, there's potential there, definitely. Coco, love reading. Okay, you've got disappointment around love moving into the past and some good luck coming in. Happiness is coming in around your love life, but it might be a little bit delayed, so you may have to just hang in there and have a little bit of faith that happiness is coming. Got an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be with a Virgo. I mean, not a Virgo, a Taurus. You also have growth, change, and transformation coming in around your love life. Now, if you're with someone right now, current relationship has long-term potential and growth and transformation is coming towards it. If you're not with anyone, I would say look out for a Scorpio or a Taurus. You do have making a decision, not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. Doesn't mean you have to leave your current partner if you're with one. Success comes in around love and cause for celebration. Deja, general. How you feeling? I just use that magic tape to tape the steps down so that they don't move anymore. Sometimes they move away from the bed and then he barks at me to come and fix them because he's too far away from the bed for him to get up. He's laying on the floor now. general. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, but whatever it is, it's good news. Listen to your intuition. You got the Empress coming in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You have good karma coming back to you, and you're prepared for your life to move forward. Being guided by the divine brings in a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected at work. There could be a new, either a new position at work, or you may be getting a new job offer. Tay, should I learn tarot? Yes, I think you should. Why not? Yes, I think you should. Patty, does Virgo want to be with me? Well, they come up as either undecided or like they've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It looks like they never really make the decision to come full, like to dive in head first. They're always like have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and that might not be enough for you. You may feel like, you know what, I want someone who is 100% sure they want to be in this, and he just doesn't come up like that. Dang, I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Thing is about, just even if we forget about the cards for a second, in most of these situations where somebody gets left for something else, most of the time they realize and they learn the hard way. And then what happens is they are really sorry. My dad years ago used to say that to me. Years ago, right? And even like till this day, he'll say it. He'll be like, you wait and see. He's going to be sorry. You wait and see. He's going to be sorry. And he was always right. Whoever it was that it screwed me over, because nobody appreciates what they have in the moment, right? They take you for granted. They treat you like shit. But then when they see what else is really out there, they want to go back to what they had. And then a lot of times at that point, you know, you're like, okay, well, I've healed from it and I don't want to go back to that. That's not attractive to me anymore. And it has nothing to do with what the person looks like. It has nothing to do with that. It's like you've mourned it, you've gotten over it. You know, of course, it's always nice to hear, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I was an asshole. But at the end of the day, that person's going to suffer much more than you ever will, because you've already gotten over it. And you know, I hate to say this too, but it's the goddamn truth. Somebody who loses a good person because they didn't appreciate them, or they did something stupid, like, it's hard to find a good person. It's really easy to go out there and find a shithead. You can find a shithead anywhere. Like, you can very easily go out and find somebody else who's going to leave you for a virtual person. But it's going to be very hard for that other person to find someone who's loyal and caring the way you are. So at the end of the day, it's, my dad's right. Yeah, she will be fucking sorry. Magician, you always have such interesting stories. Well, you know what? When you work in a grocery store, first of all, it takes all kinds. Everyone has to eat. And it's also a job that hires everyone, right? So like you could blow in here from out of town and work at the grocery store. They'll hire you, you know? So it takes all kinds. And we've seen a lot of craziness. That's why I have a whole bunch of stories on my channel. There's a playlist on there. I stopped making them because I can't really think of anymore, although I do have one about Prince Albert. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I didn't at the time, but I found out. So I have to make that video. But yeah, grocery stores are definitely, everyone's got to eat. So it takes all kinds. Loose. What comes towards me? What's coming towards me? Okay. Well, you're being guided here by the divine, which could bring you in some good karma that leads to a lot of money that's coming in. Negativity is moving into the past, and you're prepared for your life to move forward. You have a Libra coming in. You also have an Aries, looks like new energy. The hard work that you put into business, perseverance, pays off. That may be the large sum of money that's headed your way. It also looks like you may be starting a new journey here. You got nice stuff happening. Empress, Rachel's energy towards my brother. Divine timing, that's not bad. That's kind of like, you know, turning it over to faith. You know, whatever it is, will be, will be. So he puts in a little effort. I think she'll go with it. Goddess. Will I get into Pitt Healthcare Master Program? Yes, I think you will. You got a wish cut that comes true around that. Vicky, that's true, but how many times can you say sorry, though? I've said it multiple times, yet I still get kicked in the neck. He was good to me, but it's done, and I need to move on. Oh, yeah, the person has to prove it, right? But that's the thing. But, like, that's the thing. It's like, sometimes once you've healed from it, you don't want to go back to it. You know, like when I think about everything that I went through with all of the craziness with the Aquarius that I was seeing for all those years, I don't want to go back to that. I would never want to go back to a relationship like that ever. I just don't want to do it. Like that to me is not, you know, like when you get past or when you live through something like that and you come out the other side, it's like, what was I thinking? Like really, what was I thinking? Putting up with all that nonsense, like coming to my job with other girls saying like, oh well, you know, we're not married. Yeah, asshole, that's right, I would never marry you. Now, but once again, who's going to be sorry? He's sorry, because when I started turning him down years ago, then I was getting the, no, I think that I might be in love with you. Yeah, okay, whatever, ship sailed. And as a person, as a friend, I mean, I reach out to him all the time. He doesn't answer me anymore. He's mad at me. He's mad at me. How do you like that? But whatever. Because he's funny. He really is funny. And I care about him as a person. But when I put that behind me, I put it behind me. And that's it, you know? Okay, where am I here? SJ, does Libra still have feelings for me? I do think that they still care about you, but I don't know that they're looking to be involved in a romantic relationship, but I think that they still care for you. Empress, what is Janice's intention behind her friendship towards me? I would watch out for her. She seems a little manipulating. It does look like she wants things to move forward towards greener pastures. She's got sharp energy around her. There's something that doesn't sit right about this with you, and that's why you're asking that question, because I don't really care for, I don't like the Emperor in reverse. That's somebody that's looking to manipulate the situation for their needs. I would be careful with her. You know, you don't have to cut her out totally, just be cautious. And be careful what you say to her, you know, like she doesn't need to know everything. Twin Lioness, does Jesse plan on marrying Scorpio? I do think so, yes. Jay, what's next between me and Brianna the Aries? Negativity is moving into the past. Things change for the better quickly, and you start a new journey together. Things improve. Ancho, what's coming up towards me in the month of August? Okay, what's coming up with me in the month of August? Well, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities here. It looks like you got plenty of money coming in, and you're prepared. Anxiety is moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. The world is at your feet. It should be a pretty good month. Good for you. Shar, what's coming into my love life? What's coming into my love life? Cause for celebration. Got cause for celebration that comes in. Negativity moving into the past. Happiness coming in with long-term potential. If you're not with anyone right now, a new love interest enters. Could be a Leo. If you are with someone right now, current relationship will be strengthening. You also have a water sign entering: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pure Divine, general for next week. Anxiety moves into the past. You may be putting some time and effort into a creative project, and you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Headed towards the 10 Cups being full, and you are prepared for it. Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relieved. Luz, I don't think I said anything about heartbreak. I don't remember. Anybody remember? I don't remember. Rewind it. Magician, how did the male Z and S think and feel last night about me telling them our aunt did witchcraft on me and to stay away from her? They're my older current cousins, and I want them to slowly tell others in the family. Well, I think that they feel like she's pretty evil, and I think that they're listening to their intuition, and I think that they will tell people. Yeah, I think that they're going to get the word out. Definitely. I think that they were kind of taken back by it, and I mean, I don't know if that they were surprised, because I think that like, people are intuitive. Like, you can tell by somebody's energy, good people and shitty people. So I don't think that they're really surprised, but I think they may have been surprised that she did it to you. Ajit, general for today. Got success coming in today, especially around love. Soulmate connection. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. No longer feeling as if you're waiting for your ship to come in. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a soulmate enter that's an air sign: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're with someone right now, love looks good today. Splash. When will profound grief return? August, September, October, I'll get settled into the new place. How long will it take? I'm not sure what the question is. How long is it going to take to get settled into the new place? Is that the question? I'm not sure what you're talking about with the profound grief part, or when it's going to return. Can you rephrase that question? Because I'm just not sure what you're asking. How long will it take to get settled? Okay, let's see. I think it'll probably take a good 4 weeks to be totally settled. Empress, Cassidy's feelings towards my brother after everything that happened between them. He spoke to her nicely the day after, and she hasn't talked or reached out since, and neither has she. Okay. Well, she may be feeling regretful because he's walked away from her. She may be feeling like, you know what, like there's sharp energy around her, but she did it to herself. I think she's feeling regretful over the situation. She was playing games with him. And I think, you know, he called her out on her bullshit. He's not dealing with it anymore. And now she feels like she thought that she was in control. She thought that she was the one that was going to make things happen. And it backfired on her. And now she feels like an asshole. SS, will I pass the exam on Tuesday? Okay, let's see. You should pass that test. Yeah, it looks as if the hard work that you put in pays off. Just make sure that you're spending your time studying, make sure you get enough rest, and just breathe through it. It looks like you got this, so I wouldn't stress out too much over it. I would prepare for it, but when you go there to take the test, you know, just think positive, because I think that you're going to be fine. Emma, will Johnny reply at some point? Yes, he will. Sparshy, current feelings of why towards me. Thinks that you're strong, independent, courageous, rounded, stable, perseverant, and kind-hearted. All right, the boss is up. So can we cut off the super chats and I'll do the moderators? Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Emma, from today, is Carl romantically interested in me? Yes, I believe so. Libra, post the question. Singing word today, cheese. She had cheese and strawberries for lunch. Cheese. Cheese. Angel 11. Why didn't I get notifications? I don't know. But I'll be back on tonight around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Mel, how will the meeting between Dee and I go? She's a client that irks my nerves a lot. It goes okay. It's going to go all right. Listen to your intuition. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, turn it over to the divine, and you start a new journey. It should be okay. Empress, why did Bree agree to date my brother and hasn't responded? Well, I think that she's going to respond. They got a soulmate connection here, or a nice connection, and things are moving forward passionately. He may just have to give it a little bit of time, or he may have to reach out to her again. The boss is up. She's a boss. Zara, love reading for August. Libra, post the question. I'll answer yours. Will be the last one I answer. Love reading for August. I'm still single and not talking to anyone at the moment. Okay. You may be feeling undecided, not looking back on the past fondly, but you have new energy coming in. The world is at your feet when a Cancer enters. It also looks like you have a Libra here. You have a new journey on the horizon and feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. I think that this is kind of like a transitional period, getting rid of all the old stale shit that's going nowhere and letting new energy come in. It may take a couple of weeks, but I think things are going to start to move forward. And it's going to be with new energy, which is a good thing. All that stale, dead energy is moving into the past. Angel, next actions of Sagittarius towards me. Communication could come in next. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Yeah, I think that you'll hear from them. SS, will A's father allow him to come to me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Libra, what actions will Sagittarius take next week after he decided to move on? Okay, what's Sagittarius going to do now that he's moving on? Well, he's made a decision to move on, I think because he already has a new interest around. He's got the love cup full and there may be a new interest around him. He's got a wish that comes true. He's no longer waiting for his ship to come in, and there's long-term potential. He made a decision to move forward, I think, because there's somebody else around him. And it could be another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I answered two of Emma's, one about Johnny and one about Carl. Emma, did you have a third one? I think Johnny's going to call and Carl is interested. Those were the two. Oh, hi, Mark. That's it? Okay, then I'm going to go. Let me go see what this one, let me go see what the boss needs. She didn't take that long of a nap. That's all right. I'll be back on tonight, guys. Thank you all very much for being here this afternoon. I'll see you guys later.